This is Earth Day. We're acknowledging it with the Earth Day special. Our president, Donald Trump, also acknowledged it with a message to the country. Now, it was notable for two things. One, what it focused on, and two, what it didn't focus on. Notably, there was no mention whatsoever of climate change on Earth Day. It wasn't even acknowledged at all.
Really?
You surprised by that?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
No climate change, no collusion.
We're not obstructing the environment. So he did have a message though, and it was pretty Republican. He said, environmental protection and economic prosperity go hand in hand. A strong market economy is essential to protecting our critical national resources, and fostering a legacy of conservation. My administration is committed to being effective stewards of our environment while encouraging opportunities for American workers and their families. I read that as flame on.
Yes.
We're going to crank out every joule of energy from the coal and the oil and all of that. And if that kills us all, if that causes us to go to the next set of creatures in 100,000 or so years, he seems okay with that.
Well, let's note a couple of things about that. One is he obviously did not write that. That was too eloquent. It had grown-up words in it. But obviously he sanctioned it, and so what they're getting at in that statement is, we got to balance the interests. Really balance. What are you doing about climate change? Not doing anything about climate change. You took us out of the Paris Accords. You're not doing any balancing. What you're saying is, let's sell off the public lands. Let's dig until we hit the Balrog, and then see what happens.
Exactly.
So yeah, and then also remember that this is the idiot who thinks that wind causes cancer. So we're having conversations with a person who has mental problems.
Yeah.
And so he thinks that we shouldn't do wind energy because the turbines, because of the noise that they create through the wind, causes cancer. Only two sets of people believe that: mentally deficient people and lunatics.
It's like perfectly emblematic of how he approaches the entire world. It's not only wrong, it's almost perfectly wrong. Like when you consider radiation potentially from some sort of nuclear catastrophe or something like that, when you consider the effect of pollution from fossil fuels, it's not just that it doesn't cause cancer, it's that it's almost the only one that doesn't actually. In one form or another, directly or indirectly, all the rest might give you cancer. That's one of the safe ones. So geothermal's cool too.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in a debate with a moron. So climate change is real. Almost every scientist in the world says that. Trump also has a conspiracy theory that it's a Chinese hoax. He also has another conspiracy theory that almost every scientist in the world, 99% of them, from India, China, US, Russia, all of them got together and they're all being paid off.
Yeah.
Or maybe this 99% of the world's scientists are a little smarter than the dumbest guy that's ever been in office.
Maybe.
And the media says 50-50, can't quite tell.
The TYT Plus app is now available on iOS and Android. Download to get more TYT content at tyt.com/app.